everybody, it's Joe from JLW Games coming at you with another cool video, and today we're back in Theme Park Studio with our coaster here that we finished the layout to, and we still have a lot of stuff to do to make this fully operational. And the first thing that we're going to do before we do the brakes, because the brakes are just a pain sometimes, we're going to go ahead and do the custom support, so let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, let's click on supports. And the first thing is to do is to get rid of all the supports that are on here already. Alright, so we have absolutely no supports on the coaster, completely unsupported now. And now we'll just go ahead and add the realism to it. But first, before we do that, we're going to do some terraforming. So, this is going to be hard. I don't know why that's still highlighted there, that track piece, but whatever. So now we're going to go to terraforming, and we're going to find just a hill. I'm going to scale this down. Should use control and then click. Alright, and you can raise it by just going anywhere you want. You can do that, or you can lower it by holding shift and it'll make it go downwards. Something to know. So right here I kind of want to lower the terrain just a bit in this specific spot because we kind of go low to the ground there. I kind of want to keep that untouched. Alright, so we're going to get our basic shape here of the ride. That'll work. And I'm just going to kind of terraform it out here. Basically make it not completely flat, because that's not realistic to have completely flat land, right? Alright, we're going to get rid of a lot of the edges, though. That is for sure. Make it go down a little bit right here. And I'm thinking about putting a little bit of a pond right here in this little empty space. So let's go ahead and lower the terrain here to our liking. And the only thing is you only get one level of water, which is kind of not good. Because it could go, the water could end up in like these spots here, which we don't want. So, I'm going to try and plan this out a little bit. Alright, so we basically will do more terraforming later, but we just want to do the terraforming in the coaster area. That could affect the supporting of it and everything like that. So yeah, that looks actually pretty good. I'm liking how the terrain, I do like the terraforming tool in this game. It does do a good job. One thing I actually have never done or figured out how to do is terra painting. I think that's what they call it these days, where you actually paint textures onto the ground. I've never done that before, because I've never actually known how. So now that you get that done, we can smooth it out just a little bit. I necessarily want a little bit of the rigid edges, but not too much, so we'll be real careful here that we don't smooth it out too much, because I did like it. Alright, we'll smooth it out a little bit there. Alright, the terrain's looking pretty natural now. And I think that's pretty good. Alright, you can see some exposed edges there. We'll get rid of those. And we got a pretty good terrain system going here. So, and yeah, we can have, if we want, we can put the corkscrew right over the water there, which looks pretty nice. I don't think I have the graphic settings on real well. That's why the water doesn't look so good right now. I have them load just as you can see, the textures are just terrible. That's because I have all the settings down pretty low. They will be higher up, don't worry. So now we have a fully supported B&M floorless coaster. So I went ahead and supported it, and now it looks pretty good. And yeah, so kind of a little boring part there, and I need to probably test it to make sure no one gets beheaded by this thing. And let's do it. Alright, we're cresting the top into the pre-drop and into the drop turn. Exciting. Look at that water. Of course, it's not high quality right now, so it's not that amazing. Water looked like it kind of glitched there a little bit. I just like that loop going right under the lift right there. Looks pretty cool. Airtime hill. Really quick airtime hill into the Cobra roll. Again, I haven't messed with the brakes yet, so it's going to be a little glitchy on the brakes, as in I have to change their settings on the brakes. Another overbank turn into the brake run, which we're going to have to slow the trains down a little bit more than that on that brake run. Oh no, collision. Dong, okay, we'll just go right through them instead. Hi, guests. You guys aren't gonna ride because I'm just gonna ride through the station. Okay, so that's enough of that. I think we're pretty good on supports. I'll double check it later. But for right now, I think the supporting looks pretty good on it. Might add a couple more, maybe like right here. It's a little under supported, but no, we'll definitely get it. And definitely going to change the color scheme on this roller coaster because I don't want this green. I've seen this green too much because it's the default color for the ride. So we'll definitely get that changed eventually. So now I'm going to go ahead and try and change the brake settings. This is something that's, you know, a little bit touchy here. So let's go to the node properties. I think we want to click this one. I think. Pretty sure. And this is one of my biggest pet peeves of Theme Park Studio. This is something that's been like this since day one. They need to fix this. Everything is glitched out here, and I can't really get, it's hard to get what you need with the brakes here because everything is like so glitched out and you can't see anything really. But it looks a little bit better, as in it doesn't look as glitched as it used to be, but it still needs to be fixed in my opinion. Alright, we'll hit the target speed and the brake press. I think we'll raise it up to come more of a further stop there. At least I'm pretty sure. But heck, what do I know? And we'll need to do the same thing for this one. Or this one. It doesn't matter which one. Okay, so here's this brake run. We'll do the same thing to it. Go to the brake. And we want this to be fairly high, and we want the target speed to be fairly low. I think I usually go 15 to 10. Whoops. 15. And we'll have the brake press at 25. I'll have this testing for right now. That's kind of awkward where it stops that, but okay. This has been this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll probably do the brake stuff off screen just because it's kind of a pain in the butt to get completely correct sometimes. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day, and even cooler tomorrow. Goodbye.